I've spoken to
The playoffs have arrived, and a young duo
It's time to kick off the postseason. Round 1, Game 1 of the Eastern Conference Playoffs. And you can just feel the energy here tonight. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce is our reporter. So a look at our starters for Orlando. Wagner and Banchero, the lethal front court pair. Suggs and Bain team up as the backcourt, and it's Wagner in at the 5. And for New York, Josh Hart is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's OG Anunoby, then it's MP, and it's Brunson in at the 1. You take a look at New York. They fought hard to get the seed they earned. Now they need to make the most of it.
Yeah, they'll be heavy favorites in this matchup. That said, they can't look beyond the first round. Do what they've done all season and just take care of business.
And let's head to the sidelines for a deep dive on MP's major achievement.
I had a moment with MP to ask about their perfect regular season at home and what it means to him, and he said that he didn't worry about records, saying, quote, "When I see young fans in our jerseys, I want to hustle even harder to bring those wins home," unquote. Gotta love that attitude, guys.
Yeah, he certainly has. Thanks, Allie. Well, a bold statement put out there in the press before the game. A well-known pundit claiming MP would not be able to handle the pressure in the playoffs.
Well, so much of what talking heads do on TV is generate clicks or conversation. This bit from Roseanne Conway seems like more of the same. If you've watched MP this year, you should know that he's going to have no problem finding his way here at the playoffs.
Now here's MP. 6 points for him. And again, New York with the triple.
The defense has to understand the scouting report on MP. He can make you pay from deep.
Suggs outside. Wagner with a screen. Lets it go from deep. Connects from downtown.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And here's MP from outside. And the Knicks, another 3.
Great initiative from MP. You knew he was coming for revenge.
Outside Bain. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And it's not often you can say this. MP atop the leaderboard for both Rookie of the Year and League MVP.
Yeah, not often at all. I mean, when you think about the fact that MP was a second-round pick, it's truly remarkable. And remember, only the legendary Wilt Chamberlain was able to win both awards in a single season. Will MP make it a party of 2?
Now here's MP. 15 points in the game. Drains the triple.
MP's been the catalyst for them tonight. Solid leadership from this young man.
Suggs, the pass to Wagner. Now Banchero. To the paint. And Wagner gets it to go. On the assist from Banchero.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
That one's good for 2.
This is some kind of performance we're seeing from him today. He has yet to miss a shot.
Outside Bain. Orlando moving the ball around. Three-pointer. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. From deep, MP connects again from distance.
I mean, he is scorching hot right now. He could be on his way to setting a franchise postseason record with his shooting.
He's caught fire at the right time for this team. Stepped up big in the postseason for him. After the massive regular season he had, it's easy to see why there was so much hype surrounding MP heading into the playoffs, Grant.
Yeah, and a lot of pressure on him, too. When a player with the highest scoring average in the league gets to the postseason, the expectations are immense.
De Silva's checked in for Orlando. Black comes in for Suggs. And Caro outside. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
He can play big and tough. I mean, Banchero bangs his way in.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Mike Brown and I were able to chat. Coach and I talked about the ways that Paolo Banchero is used on offense and how his defense will respond. He said with Paolo, he can deploy in any area of the floor and be effective. Personally, I think he's the most dangerous at the elbows, but he can go to work anywhere. You have to know where he is at all times. Back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range.
Good! Another from 3.
And he's letting it fly from long range to devastating effect.
And has now tied the franchise record for triples in a playoff game. Back to Black. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Black showcasing his full arsenal, and he's a guard.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. McBride, he's checked in for Jalen Brunson. Then for Orlando, Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Wagner. And Wagner subbed in for Bain. Magic trail by 14. Pass to Black. To the inside. Carter, good.
This is where Carter Jr. is most comfortable, in my opinion. Feels like he can score at will from there.
And here's MP from outside. Orlando with the rebound. We've got 33 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Wagner. Here's Black. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. And here's MP from outside. It's rebounded by Banchero. Wagner outside. Knocks it loose. Going all the way to the rack. A nice shot by McBride.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
MP getting it done for the New York Knicks. And so far, 9 triples in this one. Just big group substitution here for New York. Hart's checked in for Towns. Anunoby comes in for Dadier. Brunson is checked in for McBride. And MP subbed in. And again for 3.
The three's coming fast and furious. He is scorching the Nets.
Yes, and now tied for the 3rd most three-point field goals in a single game in playoff history.
Yeah, 10 triples equals Dame Lillard's buzzer-beating performance in 2019 when he waved goodbye to the Thunder.
And another miss by Orlando.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
He gets it in there. MP's got 34.
Showing a lot of muscle on the interior. MP unaffected by the defense there.
And here's Banchero. He's got 6. Pass to Suggs. Three-pointer. That's good. And it's Banchero with the assist. Banchero's got 5 assists in the game. From deep, MP. Rebound by the Magic. Here's Suggs. Kicks it out to Bain. Shakes him. Here's Black. Three-pointer off the mark. New York leading by 22. Let's go with a three. Good! Another from three.
He's putting on a shooting exhibition that has left this entire arena in awe.
And you know, he finds himself tied for second place all time in three-point makes for a playoff game.
Yeah, equaling Game 6 Clay, who buried OKC back in 2016 with 11 triples.
Suggs, no good.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
From deep, MP connects again from distance.
Incandescent from long range. The defense throwing up their hands. How do you stop them?
And he's now tied the single-game playoff record for three-pointers made.
12 triples, putting him neck and neck with Dame Lillard's record-setting game in 2021. It's hard not to want payback when you give up a three at the other end, but it can force you to rush things.
And so it's the New York Knicks, firmly in control with an impressive 28-point lead as the quarter ends. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. We'll be back in a moment.
Welcome, folks. Game one and a big deficit.
Jacking up that many wild threes, you know Coach is going to be giving you an earful.
Yeah, but who's calling the plays?
And looking at where the Knicks stand in this series. Fellas, at this point in the series, what are you seeing? And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining 2K Sports and our coverage of this first round. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Oh, he's upped his game, his overall intensity. It's been a surprisingly productive night for him.
Yeah, he has been. You never know how the role players are going to respond to big game pressure. He's showing us.
Good! Another from three.
What can you say but wow? I mean, he's done it. The most three-point makes in NBA playoff history.
A momentous achievement, one that'll surely be celebrated around the globe.
Yeah, hot shooting in the crucible of the postseason. MP eclipsing a mark that Dame Lillard set back in 2021.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Hornets was outstanding. He had an unbelievable amount of points and hit a bunch of threes. No surprises there. It was a performance that will stick with the fans for a long time. Let's see what he has in store for us in this one.
Yeah, spot on, Allie. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, BA.
Another one falls. Amazing.
He's on a tear offensively, lighting up the scoreboard with a purpose.
And how about this? He now holds the team's single-game record for postseason scoring.
And MP is putting on a show, taking this game over, showing he can raise his level in the playoffs. I mean, I can't believe how many points he has. A historic night for this franchise.
Here's Suggs. He's got 6. And Caro outside. On the wing, Bane. And Caro with a screen on MP. The three from Suggs. Orlando again missing.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Pass to Wagner. Orlando moving the ball around. That's good. And it's Banchero with the assist. Banchero's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. And here's MP from outside. Again! What an avalanche! Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
Here's Bain. To the middle. Here's Wagner. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. The three. And yes, another basket.
And he now owns third place for most points in a playoff game.
Oh, just an incredible game. Nothing can slow him down.
And he's not far off from Baylor and Jordan. Can he keep it going? We'll see.
Wagner finds Wagner. Just 5 on the clock. And the dunk by Wagner.
Check out Wagner running the play there and helping his team find an opening.
Here's New York. They're on an 18-6 run. From deep, MP. It's rebounded by Wagner. The Magic have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Wagner draws the double. Pass to Suggs. And here's Banchero. Launches it. The shot misses.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Banchero outside. To the paint. Here's Bain. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
And what a jam by Bain, using his hops to do some damage at the rim.
From deep, MP. Another one goes. Incredible.
And he's now tied the all-time mark for points in a playoff game.
Boy, he's been cooking since the opening tip, and they've been powerless to slow him down.
And the great Michael Jordan may stand alone, but not in
yet another bucket.
And he set a new all-time record for single-game scoring in the playoffs.
Oh, a night to remember. And for those of us fortunate enough to witness it, what I'm sure we'll never forget.
In MP's quest for greatness, these are the moments that cement his case, surpassing a mark that Jordan held since 1986.
From deep, MP. Good! That's another bucket!
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Suggs, the pass to Bain. Hits the front of the rim and out.
He will not be happy with himself. Got a good look from mid-range there.
And here's MP from outside. And the Knicks, another three.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Wagner, the pass to Bain. Bain with another miss.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this week. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
And the Knicks shooting 69%. I think they're even surprising themselves out there.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight.
And the home fans responding, a chance to revel in the moment.
Acknowledging their appreciation for his incredible scoring performance in a checked in for New York. And a new group getting ready for Orlando. Wagner's checked in for Batase. Banchero comes in for Carter. Desmond Bain, he's checked in for De Silva. And Suggs is subbed in for Black. And so New York takes this one by a...
MP, what was it like competing in your first playoff game, and how were you able to come away with a victory?
This is what you live for. Big state.
All right, MP, win this game, move on to the second round.
Round one.
It's game 4 of this Eastern Conference. So the New York starting 5. Josh Hart out there with Anunoby. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then it's MP. And it's Towns in at the pivot spot manning the middle. And for Orlando, Wagner is in the front court alongside Banchero. The guard pair for him will be Suggs and Bane. And it's Carter in at the center. You look at the Magic. This has been a very difficult series for sure. They find themselves in a historically hopeless scenario. Down 3 games to none.
Well, at least they are here at home. Maybe these fans can light a fire under them, and they can make something out of this series.
Well, it does look like MP and the crew are going to move on, and the reporter who said MP would choke in the playoffs is sure eating those words right now.
And you can tell that MP played with a little bit of an extra edge to his game. I'll tell you, the other bench is wishing that reporter never opened their mouth to fire up MP before this series.
Offensive rebound. The 3 from Banchero. Bane kicks to Suggs. No good, not a friendly rim at all this trip down.
Far from an ideal start, only 1 for 5. Let's see if they can turn it around.
Drains the three-pointer.
And that shows the skill level of MP. The pull-up is a tough shot to master.
Now, here's Banchero. From deep. Bane, no good.
Oh, he's frustrated there. You know he wanted to come right back with the 3 of his own.
And here's MP for 3. Not this time. His first miss in 3 attempts from the field. Outside, Suggs. Back to Wagner. Fires the 3. And the whistle blows, and it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
He must have thought he was a jungle gym the way he was climbing all over his back. Easy call.
Yeah, come on. He knows better than to commit that foul. If you don't have position, they're going to call that every time.
Clock at 6. To the inside. Bane. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Bane's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, if you overplay Bane on the perimeter, he can take you inside.
There's Wynn with the 3. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field. How about the start of MP's career? Winning Rookie of the Year.
Well, he had no issues adjusting to the speed and physicality of the NBA. And, man, I can't wait to see what MP has in store for year 2. This kid has incredible potential.
And he's good on the 3 ball.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Suggs passes to Banchero. Here's Bain. The Knicks pull it in. Towns has got 4 rebounds now tonight. And here's MP for 3. And another 3 for New York.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight. Not wasting any chances, really using his head.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. The Magic trail by 10. Lynn with the steal. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Somebody came to play tonight. 6 out of his first 7.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Black's checked in for the Magic. Here's Wagner. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Magic was a man on a mission. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and as we've come to expect, he contributed from the three-point line as well. And just a huge game for him. His coaches would love to see him do it again. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thanks. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate that performance.
Good on the three-point shot.
And this is the type of go-to scorer this team wants Banchero to be. They love his confidence.
There's Lynn with the 3. Franz Wagner grabs the miss.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
To the middle. Here's Carter. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on MP.
The size of Carter is a factor. Stifling him inside just isn't easy.
And that one falls for Carter. The Magic making a switch here. De Silva's checked in. And a new group in for the Knicks. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Well, Wendell Carter Jr. has settled into his role nicely. A reliable big who brings energy, especially when it comes to rebounding.
Wasted no time on that one. MP's got 23.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
And if you want to get those 3 points back, go to one of your best shooters.
From downtown, another 3 for New York.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
The Magic trail by 13. Bain looking around. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Bain's got 10 points.
Just look at the body of Bain. He's so strong, and that helps him down low.
MP, no good.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
And that one's good, Wagner.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
There's Lynn with the 3. No good on that one.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Towns, he's checked in for New York. The Magic trail by 11. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Wagner with a screen for Banchero. Pass to Black from outside the arc. Connects from three-point range.
And Black wants to keep getting better as a shooter. Draining shots like this will certainly help his confidence.
Then from long range, and again, New York with the triple.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
Yeah, we thought this might be the case. You see a few of those go through the net, it becomes contagious.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
MP getting it done for the Knicks. And for the Magic, Franz Wagner's checked in for Goga Bitadze. Bain comes in for Banchero. And it's Suggs in for Richardson. And New York, looking at who they've got Karl Anthony Towns, Anunoby out there with Josh Hart. Then it's MP, and it's Brunson in at the 2 guard. Bain with the bucket.
Yeah, Bain is dangerous from three-point land. The defense has to chase him off that line.
Here's MP. Orlando grabs the miss.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
And they cash in right away with the quick shot. MP's got 34.
His scoring is a big reason why they're up right now. Let's see if they can close it out.
Goga Bitadze's checked in for Mo Wagner. And a switch here also for New York. Bridges checks in.
Well-aimed pass by Suggs. On time and on target to a ready shooter.
A chance here to get a quick injury report.
Thanks, guys. I got a status report from the Magic's head athletic trainer. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. And despite the injury, they know how important this first-round matchup is. The training staff has given him the go-ahead to play through it, and he's expected to be out there with his team.
Allie, thank you for the update.
Well, that's a big setback for him and his team. But look, with all the advances in sports medicines, training staffs are so good these days. We've seen guys recover from this type of injury and come back even better.
Here's Suggs, following the basket by MP. Outside, Bain. The 3. It's rebounded by Anunoby. The Knicks leading by 19. Outside, Lynn. The 3. Franz Wagner grabs the miss. Wagner's got 5 rebounds tonight. Black with it. Brunson picks him up. And Suggs throws it down.
Well, look, you can't sleep on Suggs' athleticism because the second you do, he explodes to the rim.
A nice shot by Lynn.
And once again, the defense allowing him to get a clean look at that triple. He continues to do some big-time damage from downtown.
Now, here's Wagner. Bitadze finds Suggs. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him. And so it's the New York Knicks with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. And if they keep training the threes like they've been so far, their lead is safe. Right back after this break.
Hello and welcome. And here in Game 4, you couldn't have drawn up a better first.
They did their homework. They're all on the same page. That's why we're seeing precision offense.
My analysis will be efficient as their play.
Checking out the circumstances for the Orlando Magic. They're watching this series slip through their fingers the first half. And that is it for halftime.
NBA playoffs, round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the act. Wagner's checked in for Orlando. Black comes in for Bain. The Knicks also changing it up. Miles McBride comes in for OG Anunoby. And MP subbed in for Josh Hart. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Towns with the steal. Jalen Suggs is out there with Anthony Black. Then there's Mo Wagner. Then it's Franz Wagner. And it's Carter in at the 5. That's who's out there for Orlando. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for New York.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Well, and after making just one triple going into the break, he's still looking for his first make from distance here in the second half.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Carter sets the pick for Wagner. Down low. And Carter with the basket on the assist from Wagner.
Well, that's how effective Carter Jr. can be inside, using his size to his advantage.
And here's MP for 3. And so Suggs with it. He brings it up for Orlando. Pass to Wagner. Three-pointer. And it's Suggs missing. New York leading by 21. The 3 from MP. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Magic have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. Black finds Wagner. And finished off by Wagner.
Well, look, you can't let Wagner get this deep. You deserve to get dunked on when you give him this position.
Orlando making some changes. Paolo Banchero comes in for Mo Wagner. And it's Bane in for Black. The Knicks also changing it up. Josh Hart comes in for Bridges. And Anunoby subbed in for Miles McBride. Outside, Bane. His three-pointer's off the mark. For New York, they've gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. There's Lin with the 3. Good, another from 3.
Unbelievable shooting, and he continues to climb the all-time leaderboards for threes made in a playoff game.
Offensive fireworks from long range. So fun to watch, putting on a show on the big stage. Takes the 3, and it's Paolo Banchero with the 3. Banchero's got 24 points.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Banchero with the ball. Lets the 3 fly. That one doesn't go.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making...
And again for 3.
The threes coming fast and furious. He is scorching the Nets.
Now GA tied for the 3rd most three-point field goals in single-game playoff history.
And guys, just really impressed. They made big plays when it counted, and that's why it's going to be on to the next round for the Knicks.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of... Connects again from distance.
And he's notched the 3rd most three-pointers in a single game in NBA playoff history.
GA, one of the best games of his life, or anyone's, any players for that matter. He's been unstoppable. Here's Banchero. And again, it's Orlando converting.
And this is what everyone wants to see. Banchero is attacking without hesitation on the offensive end.
A nice shot by Lin.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Bane inside the three-point line. No basket for the 7th time in 15 attempts this game. Lin's shot is off. And Orlando has possession. Baseline jumper. And there's Banchero on the assist from Wagner.
Oh, good to see that Banchero has options if he can't penetrate. Your game has to be multifaceted in the league.
The 3 from MP. Drills the three-pointer.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
Free throw good, Bane. Both shots good from the stripe. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here's MP for three. The shot, no good. And here is Suggs. And they do it. They'll move on to round two. What a performance through the entire first round. Greg.
An incredible display of shot making.
My motivation evolves with every game.
Back to you, Kevin.
As always, we appreciate it, Jen. Thanks.
MP over here. Over here, MP. Waiting on my hand. I got a lot of them.
Every game calls for something different. Coach stresses that all the time.
Obviously, this isn't the way we wanted to start the series. Losing a